Hello friends, let us now learn some miscellaneous bone disorders. Just one shortcut about each bone disorder, important points. Okay, first we have osteopetrosis. Osteopetrosis is called as marble bone disease. This is a disease where we see bone in bone appearance. In osteopetrosis, there is increased density of the bone. The bone density increases due to the mutation of CLCN7 gene mutation, and this gene will cause defective resorption of the bone. So as a result, there is increased density of the bone is seen, and this osteopetrosis is also associated with CNS or neurological problems. Here the child has large head, and there is hepatosplenomegaly is also seen, and there is deafness, and also pancytopenia are also seen. This is mostly a disorder in orthopedics, where we learn in detail in orthopedics. The next is miscellaneous bone disorder is osteogenesis imperfecta. In osteogenesis imperfecta, there are a triad, which is the bone deformities will be there, and there is blue sclera is seen, bone deformities, blue sclera, and then we also have deafness is also seen. So all these three are the triad which we see in osteogenesis imperfecta. Here the defect is in type 1 collagen, and it is autosomal dominant inheritance, and here we see hyperextensible joints, and we have type 1 to type 4 osteogenesis imperfecta, which are again divided. Each of them is divided into type A and type B. In type A, if dentigerous imperfecta, that is, there is problem in teeth or dentition. If this dentigerous imperfecta is absent, then it is A. If it is present, then that is B. Treatment is to we can give bisphosphonates for the treatment. Okay, so this is the gist of osteogenesis imperfecta. Next, we also have one more disorder, which is achondroplasia. Achondroplasia is short limb dwarfism, which also has important features like it has trident hand, champagne glass pelvis are seen in achondroplasia. Then we have one liner about phocomelia. Phocomelia occurs due to the antenatal exposure of thalidomide is responsible for phocomelia. This phocomelia, here the child will have short proximal limbs. The proximal limbs will be very short, and see, if this is the baby, this will be a short proximal limb, this will be a short proximal limb, whereas even the distal limbs will be like this. Okay, the proximal limbs mainly will be very short, and the limbs mainly look like a flippers of seal. Thus, that is phocomelia. Then we have one last disorder of this class, which is juvenile idiopathic arthritis. This juvenile idiopathic arthritis, here there is arthritis of one or more joints, which is lasting for at least 6 weeks in a child less than 16 years of age. Okay, here there is arthritis or joint pain for one or more joints lasting for at least 6 weeks in a child less than 16 years of age. It is of 3 types. We have oligoarticular joints, where 4 or less joints are involved. This is the most common type of uveitis, iridocyclitis, and this is most commonly seen in girls. Then we have, that is one oligoarticular. Second type is we have polyarticular, that is involving more than 4 joints. Then third, we have systemic onset. In systemic onset, there is appearance of fever, rash, and even hepatosplenomegaly will also occur. Okay, so juvenile idiopathic arthritis is arthritis of one or more joints which are lasting for at least 6 weeks in a child less than 16 years of age. So these are of three types. One, we have oligoarticular, that is 4 or less joints involved, and it is the most common type of uveitis or iridocyclitis, more commonly seen in girls. And polyarticular is involvement of more than 4 joints. Then we have systemic onset, which includes fever, rash, hepatosplenomegaly. So this is about the miscellaneous bone disorders. Thank you for watching.